Hey there, I'm Seb Fry the Realtor, and I'm going to share with you the number one most important thing when it comes to selling your Bay Area home. Hey listen, thank you so much for watching this video, but before I begin, do me a favor, please click the bing subscribe button right there on my YouTube channel so you can stay updated about all kinds of important things having to do with Bay Area real estate, such as what is the number one most important thing about selling your home in the San Francisco Bay Area. You know, it's interesting. I've been doing this for a long time. I've worked with many people about selling their home here in the Bay Area. And it's interesting when you talk to people, you say, hey, what's the most important thing? So many of them will say, oh, I wanted to go to a good family, or, I'd like to go to a veteran or a nurse or a first responder maybe, or, I would really like to make sure that, they don't rip out, all this great stuff that I put in my house. I don't want them to tear the house down. That's really important to me. I want this house to stay here for many years. Now, that's what they say before they actually get the house listed, but it's a funny thing. Once the house is listed and we have it up on the market and we're getting people through and we start getting offers, there's one thing that always becomes the most important thing. And for some people, it's always been the most important thing. Some people will tell you this straight up, yeah, this is the most important thing. Can you guess? I'm kind of like, prancing around here a little bit before I tell you the answer. But the number one most important thing about selling your home in the Bay Area is getting the very highest price possible, of course. And there are other things which are also very important. Like you do want to go to somebody who's not going to tear their whole house down. Maybe you're a police officer and you would like another police officer or a firefighter to get it. I understand that. But at the end of the day, well, those things may be important. For most people, the number one most important thing about selling their home in the Bay Area is how much money they can get for their property. That is paramount. And you know what? I completely and wholeheartedly embrace the importance of that. In fact, that's the whole reason why I do this, or a large part of the reason anyway, why I do this, why I am a realtor, why I work so hard to make sure that my clients get every single penny they possibly can of value out of their home. And here's the reason why. It's because, this money that you have, this equity in your house, it is probably your biggest chunk of equity. For a lot of people, it's the only chunk of equity that they really have. They're going to need this money to fund their retirement, to fund their kids' college education. They're going to need it for health care. There are so many reasons. Maybe you don't even know why you need that money right now. Maybe you don't need the money right now. But you know what? This is money that you've earned from having owned that property, from having paid that mortgage, from having made those improvements, from taking care of the maintenance, from making those improvements over time. This is money that you've earned. Every single penny of this is what you have earned, and it is my job to unlock as many of those dollars as we possibly can from the buying public to make sure that the number one most important thing is accomplished, that you get the absolute most amount of money you can for your house. Listen, if this is something that's important to you too, and I know there's other things like you don't want stress, you want it to be fast, you want it to be simple. All of those things are also very important. And I specialize in making sure that my clients do have stress-free as much as possible transactions, that everything goes quickly and smoothly. That's another big part of my job. But all of that is in the service of also getting the very highest price for your property. But interestingly enough, these are not contradictory goals, right? Like selling your home for the most amount of money is not in any way a contradiction with selling it quickly or selling it easily or having little stress, right? Very little drama, having everything go smooth. Actually, when you are going to knock it out of the park with the sale of your home and get that super high price for your home, you will find that along that route, because you're doing everything, in a planned and methodical fashion, you're dotting the I's and crossing the T's and making sure that all those very important details are taken care of, or should I say, I'm making sure that all of those very important details are taken care of. So we have a frictionless experience, as much as can be had, on the way to a very successful closing of your house here in the Bay Area. Listen, if that sounds like something that you are all about, do me a favor, give me a call or send me a text message. This is my phone number right here at the bottom of the screen. It's 408-548 7348. And of course, you can also just, shoot me a message any old place. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, I'm on email. It's just, it's very easy to find me. Just look for Seb Fry, SEBFREY, and there I'll be. And I'll be happy to speak with you about what we can do to get you the very highest price possible on the sale of your Bay Area home, because I know at the end of the day, that is what matters most. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. I sure do appreciate it. And please don't forget, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the link on the YouTube channel right here. Click that subscribe button, and then you'll get notified when I put more exciting videos just like this one up on my YouTube channel. Hey, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please stay tuned.